It's bloggy blog time again. Blogging in the house. I've got my cider. Yeah, not much to report to really. Just have a drink of cider just to wet the old whistle. Kind of a bit early today because me and the lady, we're going to get some Chinese later on, some Chinese food to make up for Valentine's, because obviously when Valentine's was yesterday, I didn't know that I was going to suddenly be starting a job soon, and so I feel a little more able to spend some money. So we're going to get a Chinese. We're going to get a takeaway dinner. We wouldn't have bothered otherwise. But now we are, so yeah, hey. And I've not read any comics today. All day I've been working practically on my podcast, because I normally do podcasts on a Sunday, but because I'm going to Comic Mart tomorrow, I've decided to basically, just do my podcast for tomorrow. Today, hey Matilda, I thought you might miss me because I'm on over an hour earlier than I normally do it. But yeah, I'm basically going to a Comic Mart tomorrow. So I've been doing my podcast all day today. So I don't think anyone here is into heavy metal, but my High Speed Hangover podcast show number 334 will be out tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you the bands that are on it. So I know this may not be of interest to anybody, although you may find the band names to be quite amusing. So let me flick through the bands and tell you who is on the show tomorrow. So tune in for Axios, Vertebral, Nox Irae, Ironthorn, Henry Kane, Wrath of Echoes, Screamer, Disastra, Murder Monday, Venomous Outrage, SWP, Botanist, Archie Bunker, Byzantium Neckbeard, Veil Burner, Infanticide, Acherontia Styx, Dread These Days, Melt, Geoda, The Holium, Continuum, Reverend Hound, Hallowed, Guernica, Nalfa, and Black Angels. Those are all on show 334 of my High Speed Hangover podcast. Yeah, so it's, normally I do it at 7:30 here, but it's not even quite 6:30 yet. You're not even into fair enough, that's fine. Not everyone's into the same music or even into the same comics, as we've discovered by looking at everyone else's channels. No two collectors have got the same tastes, so, and obviously the same would count for music as well. So easy peasy. You got an error message. Yeah, you probably got an error because you tried logging in. It's like, don't want to watch his channel. That's an error. It's a complete error to watch Gray when he's ranting like a lunatic and just talking nonsense. Hey, dude, you're awesome anyway. Thank you for color commentary. That's very nice of you to say so. So yeah, that's it really. Got a Comic Mart tomorrow. We've got a storm here at the moment. Last week, I think we had a storm called Kiara or something. I can't remember if this is Dennis or Desmond or Derek. Begins with a D anyway. Storm Dave, was it? Storm Desmond or Storm Derek? I don't remember. But yeah, so hopefully it's not seem too terrible. It doesn't seem as bad as the one we had a couple of weeks ago. That Kiara, whatever she was called, and but yeah, so hopefully it won't cause any problems or disruptions on any of the transport, because I say I'm going to the Comic Mart in London and I've got to spend some money. You enjoy listening to me rumble on, that's good. Hey, winter beard dude, nonsense is what I come for. Yeah, fair enough. You've come for the nonsense. We have the same taste in comics, Graham. Yeah, we like them all. Yeah, pretty much. Now, I must say, I'm not so keen on the modern one. But to be honest, if I had the money and the space to collect the modern ones, I would still be collecting them. But yeah, when I came, so I had a hiatus after 2013 when I realised that money and space and also the entertainment value wasn't as high for me anymore. I kind of lost my taste for them a bit. I think I was getting burned out by all the deaths of superheroes when all my heroes were getting killed. It's like it just went on and on and on, and it was just I got to the stage. I was like, I'm not enjoying these so much anymore. I'm not finding so much. You stay for the bread. You stay for the bread. I'm not giving away any free bread. I'm sorry. I only give bread to ducks and swans and stuff like that. And even that, you're not supposed to give them to them. But there you go. The only modern ones I buy are the DC Giants from Walmart. Yeah, I think I've seen those actually. I thought they was only available in the US from Walmart and stuff. But I went into a comic shop the other day, and I think they actually get them here now as well. I think originally it was Walmart only, but I think they made it so it's not just Walmart now, didn't they? So I think we've started getting them over here as well. But to be honest, I have not been buying them. I've got plenty of comics. I've got a long enough list of ones that I intend to buy, so I'm trying to avoid any others, if you know what I mean. So yeah, because I'm so you know, if you all tuning in yesterday, or who if you did tune in yesterday, but I got a job. I finally got a job after nearly 2 blinking years of being an unemployed bum. I managed to. I had a job interview, got the job. It's only a 6-month contract, but at least it means that some money is going to be coming into the old grey man coffers instead of going out. So I had a bit of money that I'd saved separately because I sold some old comics. I sold some of my doubles and stuff, and I was keeping that like in my PayPal account. I might have to spend that on food or whatever at some point. But now that I've actually got a job, I've decided to, I made a couple of purchases on mycomicshop.com. I was on there, bought a couple of bits for some runs that I've not seen around. So I thought I'd add them, and I got myself a couple of keys. Got one key that I particularly was after, and one key that had been sitting in my wanted list for ages, thinking when I will get round to actually purchasing it. And I've bit the bullet, and pew. So some comics are on the way. And tomorrow, rather than what I normally do when I go to this comic mart, I normally just pick up whatever I see first. Whatever I see first, if it's on my list, I buy it. But tomorrow, I've got an idea that I want to try and concentrate on some of the runs that I'm close to finishing up. So top of the list is going to be my Avengers run. Let's see if you can see that with the light. But my proposed Avengers run is from 150 for some reason to 376. I think because 376 was the last one that I already had. Oh, hi, Mike W. Rogers. Thank you for coming on board. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 more in my proposed Avengers run. And I think they're all, none of them should be expensive apart from the first Taskmaster. And who knows, maybe if I see it cheap, I might see if I can pick that up. Yeah, thanks for that, Winterbeard. It means I won't be doing any like 4 a.m. streams anymore. But never mind. Unless I win the lottery, of course. In which case, I'll go back to doing the 4 a.m. streams. Yeah, so stuff like that. I've got I'm quite not too far on my Dazzler, Defenders, Darkhawk. So if I could try and concentrate on those, my Ghost Rider, still quite a few. But yeah, my Moon Knight first series. Need to see if I can concentrate on those ones, rather than just sort of, I tend to just buy whatever comes up first, really. Whatever I see first, I tend to buy it. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more circumspect with my purchasing, see if I can finish off any of these runs that I'm close to finishing. But we'll see how I feel. With my poor old feet, I don't tend to go around too much. My feet get knackered of about an hour of standing up and searching through long boxes. So I tend to just quickly pick up. I have to spend whatever my budget is. I make myself a budget and I say this is what I'm going to spend, and normally it goes in pretty quickly. There's also a stall there as well. The last time I was there, I bought a nice old Jimmy Olsen, really funny cover with Jimmy Olsen being forced to marry a female King Kong, I think he was calling her. It was hilarious, and he was selling them for about $5 each. And I was thinking I might go to him first and say, hey, if I get 5 of these, any chance of having them for like £1 off each or something like that? No, 4 a.m. streams. You 4 a.m. stream, do you? 4 a.m. streams, I will never watch live because 4 a.m. stream. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. But you watch the start of the 4 a.m. stream normally, and I'm still going when you've gone to bed long ago. Please send me the stream you announced our giveaway, Mr. Gray. That was Monday, wasn't it? I first announced it, I think. I first announced it on Monday. I think I mentioned it on Sunday because you'd already mentioned it to me, hadn't you? I think you actually mentioned it to me in one of the streams, and so we sort of talked about it, and then I think we finalized it and thrashed it out, and I think Monday is the one that I actually originally so what day is it today? It's oh god, yeah, that's god, a week's gone quick, isn't it? Saturday already. Monday, so it was 5 days, I don't know, 6 days ago. I'll see if I can find it. You want to link it to my video? Okay, so I'll see if I can find the actual link for it, and I will post it to you somehow. I'll go and comment on one of your videos of it or something like that. But okay then, yeah. So that's it really. I haven't really got an awful lot else to say. I've mentioned my High Speed Hangover podcast. That'll be out as usual tomorrow. Let me see if I have that Taskmaster for you. Thought I saw it in here. In where? In your house? In your pocket? Was it Tuesday that I mentioned it? Just give you the video title. Oh, I don't even remember. I don't remember. Let me have a quick look through my let's have a look. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm not very good at remembering. Remembering is one of my particularly low points. It's like remembering is for people with good brains. I think my theory is that I think I've too much cider and headbanging. I've drunk too much cider and headbanging over the years, and yeah, the old noggin ain't what it used to be. Let's put it that way. So let's have a look. If I can work out. I'm looking back over the days. Oh yes, Oswald. Meow meow meow. I've had a few mess ups with my blogs, haven't I? Well, that silent blog that I did, was that Monday? I think it might have been day 15, the 11th of February. Let's see if I can get the link for that now, because I imagine that was the one that first of all started off as a silent blog. Remember that? It started off as a silent blog for some reason. I didn't have any sound. Here we go. This is the link, I believe, to the one where I announced it, the Out of Control collection. Yeah, here you go. That's the link for it there. Matilda. I don't know why I sung that for, other than the fact that I often break into song for no really apparent reason. Yeah, talking of the competition, the Sabra Captain Britain competition, the Sabra Captain Britain team up, as it's a team up between an Israeli hero, Sabra, aka Matilda Gothika, and Captain Britain, which is me. Hi, everybody, I'm Captain Britain, at least for the purposes of this competition anyway. Basically, what it is for the whole of this month, I think it's going up to the 10th of March. Everyone who comments in the description, in the comments down below, any of my blog videos for the whole of this month, they will get entered into a draw with prizes awesomely kindly donated by the awesome Matilda Gothika. She's going to go view some of her original art. If you've checked out lots of channels, she's always sending like nice birthday cards to people, like really cool little pictures that she does of her little quirky little smiley faces. I've got two. I've got an awesome blue beetle for my birthday card where he's smiling, and I've got an excellent one from a competition that she did before where I've got I chose to have the demon Etrigan and Cthulhu holding hands and skipping. And I love it. It's really, really cool picture. And that's what I describe her style as, like quirky, comedic, kind of like funny cartoon style. I think it's really cool. And yeah, she's given that 2 prizes. You sent the card to McD. Was it his birthday? Was it? Oh, was that the one you said you did the Captain Britain for? No, that was JPO did Captain Britain for, didn't it? I didn't know it was McD's birthday today, but anyway, I don't really hear anything from him. I don't hear from him at all. He's not making videos anymore, is he? So I'm not on Instagram that much. I think I've seen a few posts where he just does like these tag videos, but I do the tag videos on YouTube, but these Instagram tags I'm not that bothered with. I can't be bothered to dig out comics and take pictures of them. I'm looking forward to a little warmer weather so I can finish that Hulk model video series. Oh, that's right. It's been a while since I've seen that. I did see it was a nice Tarzan you picked up this week. That was cool. And I'm not seeing you doing any comic repairs lately either. Those are always interesting. Those are kind of therapeutic, even though I don't really intend on repairing any of my comics because I'm lazy. But I like to watch you do that. It's like, I don't know why, just like your commentary and all that, just seeing you smoothing out all the corners. And I think you pressed it as well, didn't you, with the old iron? And then you sort of get the tape out and sort of put the staples there, give them a good little wash. It's something quite therapeutic about watching you giving some TLC to your old comic book and sort of like getting a little bit more pizzazz back into their lives, kind of thing. Obviously, you can't, get them to complete, health again, complete papery health. That's right, not tape, mending tissue. That's right. It's a fancy tape, isn't it? It's a fancy tape. It's not sellotape because that doesn't do the job. But I'm taking this mending tissue. It doesn't go, doesn't lose its stickiness or go weird and discolored like tape does. So did anyone get up to anything exciting for Valentine's? We didn't, because we didn't. Well, that's why we're having some food tonight. Because now that I know I've got a job, I decided we could push the boat out a bit and have some Chinese food. So we'll have some rice and noodles and stuff, and yummy in our tummy. we'll be extremely fat. Need to lose some weight. I keep saying, you notice, I'm not saying no casting aspersions or anything, but you notice when I'm at home, you don't see me drinking cider. But when I come round to Lisa's, oh, have some cider. She's drunk. She's actually drunk. Not really, but you know, it's true. Never watch me fix comics, you will have a heart attack. Did you see Harry's Lotman, whatever his name is? I like to add extra slots. It's like bloggy. It's the more you say it, the funnier it is. But yeah, he did some mock fixing up his comic videos, which were really hilarious. He was getting out drills and saws and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I saw the books. I saw the comic books that he bought for Valentine's Day. I saw those. You got quite excited about the Excalibur one that you had, didn't you? I'm trying to think, what was the other one that you said you saw it on my channel, and so you picked it up because you saw me talking about it. Can't remember what it was now. Oh, it was obviously something. If I'd mentioned it, it was obviously something good. But like I said, the old memory, too much alcohol and head banging, what brain cells were in there have been shook up so mightily over the years in my youth. Oh, I read that wrong for a minute. I read that a bit cross-eyed. I love something books, and I was like, I do a double take there, bub. Yeah, you love fixing books. Yeah, that's true. You've married up a whole cover, haven't you? You've gone. Do you cover take this Daredevil #1 to be your lawfully wedded cover or whatever it was? Yeah, you've done some good work. When you say his channel name, I always think you are calling me. Oh, because your real name sounds like it's Lottie's Lot. Yeah, you should do a stream together. The Zlata's Lotto stream or something like that. Yeah, maybe not. I think Bub should definitely do a stream with Jambo Comics. Should definitely. Your memory is completely shot. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's terrible. I was in my interview yesterday and I was trying to remember like basic words. I was trying to remember the name of the I was trying to remember the name of the person who wasn't the manager but was in between the manager and the workers, and it was assistant manager. But I'm like, manager thingy bob manager. Hello again, Jeff. This is the third time Jeff's come in and said hello there or hey there, and then if I try to address him, he never answers back again. It's like he goes, hi there, bugger straight off. Stick around a bit, Jeff. Stick around a bit. Talk to us for a bit. What did you get up to for Valentine's Day? How's things? Oh dear. I'm surprised actually. There's more people. I don't know what time it is over there in America, but I thought I wouldn't get so many people come in. But I've been quite lucky with the amount of people who've actually been able to catch me live. Good evening. Pronounced with a vampire accident. Vampire accident. A vampire accent. Good evening, children of the night. What sweet music they make. This is a bottle opener ring. You reminded me actually that if you watch, I've got a video coming up tonight, my monthly Beer Guys show. Basically every month we get this mystery box of beers and we drink them. Me and my mate Ulrich, we open the bottles, we pour the bottles, we drink the bottles, and then we get all drunk basically and talk about what the beers are like. So if you like beer, check out our Beer Guys show. That's on tonight. It was supposed to be last night, but it didn't bloody well uploading time. So it's going to be tonight from 11 o'clock local time, which is about 4 hours from now. Oh, good to see that you're good, Jeff. Any Vampire comics lately? Yeah, so if you like beer and you wanted to watch two English guys swearing and getting drunk and drinking beer, then check out the Beer Guys show, which premieres tonight at 11 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, which is where all the time was invented. We invented the time in Greenwich, just down the road from where I am now. Basically, before that, time didn't exist, and we had to say, you're 1 hour ahead and you're 1 hour behind. Oh, that's right. It was a Blue Beetle comic. That's right. You need to get the original DC Blue Beetle run. That was really cool. All right, so it's not too bad then. Oh, it's Saturday as well, isn't it? Of course, it's Saturday, so it's all good. The British bad boy, wet bloke in the house. Hi, Comic Head 84. Right, yeah. So check out my Beer Guys show, which will be on in about 4 hours. But it's 2.5 hours long. Just me drinking beer, talking rubbish with my mate, and I'll be in the premiere chat window if anyone wants to come in and chat. Yeah, wet bloke. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh well, I've kind of run out of things to say anyway. Yeah, so tune in to the Beer Guys show number 11. And if you're into heavy metal, check out my podcast, which will be up tomorrow, going live tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. And if you're into heavy metal, check out my podcast, which will be up tomorrow, going live tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. No, not to be a sugar daddy, but to have a sugar daddy myself. But no, I don't. I'm not that tempted. The Charlton Blue Beetle comics are my someday I want to collect them list. Yeah, I actually looked at some Charlton. Because I've got one number one, I think, and number 3 from the original Charlton Ted called Blue Beetles, and I was looking because I went on my comic shop today because I sold a few doubles a while back, and I was saving the money up because I didn't want to spend it until I knew if I because I didn't have a job, and now that I've got a job, they're just announced yesterday. It meant that money that I'd saved from some sales. I thought, well, now that's comic money now. So I bought a few comics. And I had a look at the Blue Beetle Charlton run when I was on there. And a couple of them they'd never had, and the other one they did have was quite expensive. And I thought, well, I've already spent money on a few others now, so we'll leave it at that. But anyway, they'll be coming whenever they come. They're not too long from mycomicshop.com. It is expensive in postage though, which is always a pain in the butt. $22 in postage, which is a fair bit, to be honest. That's cool. All right, the thing I was going to say, Comic Head, is that you do a lot of live streams, and I don't like to watch live streams after they've finished. So if I miss a live stream, I don't tend to watch it. I like to catch it live. And if I fail to catch it live, because I don't like to catch it afterwards because you can't join in the chat. And every time I'm watching a video that I've missed the stream originally, I get frustrated because I can't join in the live chat. So that's why I don't tend to watch live streams after I've missed them, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I'll try and catch it live if I can. But now I'm not. Now I've got another week before I have to start this job. But when that happens, I'm not going to be able to comment hardly. A lot less I'm going to be able to comment, so that's a shame. I won't be so active. I will be still doing my bloggy blogs every day because that's quite easy. Even back in 2017 when I was working then, sometimes I logged on at 11:30 at night and just about squeezed them in time before the next day. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, right. Oh yeah, let's shout out a small channel, a Less Bigly channel. This is a Less Bigly channel for you guys to check out. Where did I put them? All right, okay, so the Less Bigly channel that I want you to all sub up today, the link is down below already. It's a channel called ComicGains, who are currently languishing on 95 subscribers. They've not been going for that long. They've had 12 episodes so far of unboxings, mainly I think Spider-Man booth mystery boxes. And to be honest, I'm a bit remiss. I've written down these guys and said, I must shout them out. I don't think I've actually watched any of their videos myself yet, so I need to make sure I watch some of their videos myself as well. But when there's so many channels that you're trying to keep abreast of, it's just not possible. But anyway, the link is down below. ComicGains. There were 95 subscribers. Let's get them up to 100 subscribers. There's 10 people watching now. And if none of you are currently subscribed to ComicGains, if you go and sub them up, we could get them to 105. I turn the chat replay off when I watch a live stream after it airs. Oh yeah, so you can't see all the comments. I don't mind seeing the comments on the side. I'd like to stop. I prefer that. It's just the fact that I can't join in the chat, which I find frustrating. I've watched 6-hour live streams after the fact. Since I had the speed set up for 1.5, I can watch it in 4 hours. All right, fair enough. That's dedication, I suppose. Yeah, I know. I just like to catch it live, mainly because I like to chat in the chat. You watch some of the live stream chats, and I'm in there. I'm normally chatting 10 to the dozen. There'd be five comments from me, then someone else is squeaking a comment, then there'll be another 5 comments from me because I'm just like a motor mouth, even when it comes to commenting. And then obviously when it's no longer live, I can't do that. So I don't feel like I'm part of the conversation anymore. I just want to squeeze my words in edgewise and that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm going to a comic mart tomorrow. Yeah. If I see First Taskmaster cheap, I'll pick it up. I doubt I will. It's great when I'm working. I start a very long video. I don't need to interrupt my work. That's cool. What do you do for work then that you can watch YouTube videos at the same time? Because maybe I could look into finding a job like that when this 6-month contract I'm on runs out. That'd be nice. I got a feeling the job that I've signed up for now, I won't have any time to be watching stuff. Hey, Ken's comic book channel. Oh, that's right. Like, Paolo, was it you I was telling to someone called Ken's comic book channel? Because you like a lot of the old European collected like Marvel DC reprints, because you're somewhere in Europe, aren't you? Or is it South America you're in? I can't remember now. You're somewhere where you had reprints, and I was saying it's Ken's channel. He's got loads of British reprints, and just kind of similar but different countries. And I think he collects other countries' reprints of Marvel and DC as well. So you guys should sub each other up, so you can compare reprint titles from your respective countries. Right. Oh, I'm an automotive journalist. Now as an independent contractor, so I work from home. That'd be nice. I wish I could work from home, but I know for a fact I'd be too lazy. I'd be too lazy. I wouldn't be able to do. I'd be like, oh yeah, I must sit down and do my work. I'm just gonna run off and do something else for a bit. Just ordered a new Vampirella cover from Scott's Collectibles. Cool stuff. I'll take a look at it. Comic Book Ninja just did a video where he bought a bunch of French Marvel editions. Cool. I don't think I'm subbed to Comic Book Ninja. Name doesn't ring any bells, but okay. If I might be, and I've just forgotten. There's so many blinking channels, and I just noticed today. Actually, I went. I got a notification that Carolina Chris was made a video, and I went on there. And when I got to it, it said that I wasn't subbed to his channel, and I was like, "Well, how the hell did I get a notification then if I'm not subbed to his channel?" So yeah, watch out for that, because I know it does happen. YouTube does some funny things. Like I've noticed, I go to my comments, I comment on other people's comments, and then I go back again maybe a day or so later, and I look at these comments and goes, I know I've re-commented on that comment. Why is it not there? So, and I know a lot of people are having their comments blocked as well. Yeah, you want to read some Vampirella? Yeah, there's a lot of Vampirella around. I must say, a lot of. I wonder if is there like any Vampirella compendiums? I'm sure that would be a good way to get into it. I bought some Wonder Woman comics earlier, so when those show up, I'll post them up. Good. I'm actually bidding at the moment on eBay for a couple of bits. There was I think it was 35 Hawkman comics, but there was like 2 old ones that I really want, like number 2 and number 5 from the original run. And looking at that, what they're actually charging at the moment is it's worth that just for those 2 comics. And the other ones I've mainly got. I think there's a few showcases that I would like to keep, but the rest of them I've got. So if I just manage to sell them on myself for a couple of quid here and there, then they're kind of like pay for their or almost pay for the 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is that I actually want. And there's another one. It's had a couple of bids already. It's a Batman one, and it's got a couple of nice Batman on there as well, which I'm thinking, I'm keeping an eye on that one, and maybe I'll nip in at the last minute and see if I can snaffle it up, kind of thing. They have hardback volumes. They are a bit pricey. Yeah, hardbacks are rather pricey. I know Matilda's a bit pushed for space as well, where she is as well. So yeah, I mean, have you thought about getting online comics, Matilda? Buying online? Have you got like a tablet or anything like that you can read your comics on? Hey, James, I'm not going to try and say your last name because I've heard Roger and other people say it, and I know it's not as I would pronounce it. It seems like the double L makes a different vowel sound. I would just say Gallegos, but I don't think it is Gallegos. I think the double L is, I'm not used to all that kind of thing. What is it? It's like a H is a J and a J is a H. Oh, it's probably, no, other than the first name, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Hames. I give up. But hello anyway. Online reading hurts your eyes after a while. That's annoying. Yeah. Does it worse than comics do? Is it something to do with the glare? Maybe sometimes you can change the light filter on your tablet or whatever, go to like a night shady kind of thing, and it's not quite so blurry in your eyes. But yeah, anyway, that's a shame. So I've shared it. Right, so check out my podcast, Heisman Hangover Podcast, if you like your heavy metal. I'll be up tomorrow. Gallegos, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how I've heard him pronounce it. Gallegos. Okay. I'm gonna forget that by next time though. So I'm too old for digital. Yeah. Also, you like paper. Yeah, there is definitely something to be said about that. It's true. I prefer. I mean, I don't trust the blinking digital stuff anyway. It's like, oh yeah, you pay exactly the same amount for a digital comic as you pay for a paper comic. That doesn't make any sense to me. Surely that should be. I mean, they should be like less than half the price. They should be like, so because it's not like it's going to cost them any more to put it up on. I don't know actually. Does it cost them more to put it up on the digital, and they got to pay for storage or something? But it just seems to me that they should be a much cheaper option, and so people that way you're more likely to get people who would get digital copies as well as paper copies. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a businessman. What can I say? Yeah. All right. So I know, because you like to read your comics, and then after you've got too many, you run out of space, and you have to sort of recycle, get rid of them, get new ones in, kind of thing. Oh, I couldn't do that. I even my doubles. Even my doubles, I get like, I like. I know I should be selling them, but I suppose it's part laziness as well. I've got another thing. I've got yeah, you mean online comics? Okay, I just get in and read it. Yeah, another thing. I've got my dealer on Facebook. He comes in. I score some comics off him. You hop on with the G-Men later. You're doing the G-Men show later. So what time is that for me though? Yeah, I'll try and watch it tonight if I see it come up. I normally do. Right, we're gonna have some. Me and Mrs. gonna have some food later on. She normally falls asleep quite quickly, and then I go back onto YouTube and checking out channels and there. I do quite often miss you and G Spot Galvin, because you're on really early for me. Got a bunch of friends who are into comics, have a monthly dinner party in a cheap restaurant, and give away some of your stuff that you don't want anymore. That's what I do. That's not a bad idea. You don't buy a digital copy, you buy access to it. Okay. And that's what worries me as well. It's like if they suddenly decide, oh, we're not going to do digital comics anymore, and all the comics that you've spent money on, you no longer get to read. That's what I find a bit dodgy. You need a bigger apartment. I'm running out of room for my comics. Yes, I know what you mean on that as well. My house is. I just need to readjust, jiggle around some stuff again. Move some bits around. Start piling the piles higher and higher. Right. Yeah. Is that the actual official line then? You're not actually buying a comic. You're just buying access to it. That's a bit pants, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, I don't think Ken's into digital comics. He's into like nice old. Have you got that massive 200 book haul in yet, Ken? I know you was waiting on a massive stack of Alan Class. Is it they're called? Old UK reprints. Right. Gone over half an hour. I've reiterated and repeated myself on all the silly things that I've done and plan to do, and I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back and I will show off what I managed to pick up at the Mart. The annoying thing is, last time I went to the Mart, I met up with my mate. It's my mate Dave. He used to be in a band back in the day called Cold Blooded. I used to put gigs on in the venue that I used to run in East London. And I didn't know he was a comic fan at the time. It's only after he's moved to Switzerland and I found out that he's actually a comic head like myself. And for the second time, what he does, he comes over to the London Marts, because like his parents still live in the UK. So he comes over for that. We meet up. Hi, Man Cave Comics. How you doing, mate? I'm just going over. Well, kind of like I'm winding down. I'm only on my 10th goodbye. I normally do a series of goodbyes all the way through the video until finally I'm all out of goodbyes and I finally go. So yeah, I'm on about my 10th goodbye now. Oh no, here's life with two YouTubers. You're just here for a bloggity blog. Yeah, make sure you sub up. There'll be link down below. And have you got have you got an aisle of something later on that I need to look out for? Sharon, is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Sharon. I don't like to remember people's real names, because I just like to go with the name that's printed on the page, because it's easy for me to not have to remember two names. Oh, Isle of Islands. Yeah, I thought I saw a link for that. Who's Isle of Islands? Who are you talking to who knows all about islands? Are they from an island? Do they like hopping from one island to another? What is this Isle of Islands all about? I'll have to check it out, I suppose. Oh, mind you, I just remember yours is like 3 a.m. for me here. Shazza. Okay, I thought Shazza was more of a Cockney kind of thing. We call our Sharon Shazza. All right, Shazza, how's it going, darling? You all right, Trickle? Oh, JP, River Island. River Island, is that where he lives? Isn't River Island a shop? There's a shop in UK called River Island. Is that also in America called River Island? I don't know. I have to find out. But yeah, it's 3 a.m. though. It's like, ooh, I'm like this. 3 a.m. I'm like, just going to go onto Life at 2 YouTubers channel or Rena's channel or Random Wolf, as I like to call her. I'm just going to click on there. And I'm like, yeah, too late for me. Oh, he's a wildlife officer. Well, okay. So not too much different from the bird studier that you had before. I can't remember who the bird studier was now. Was it the Comic Assassin, wasn't it? He was the studier of birds. Yeah, I study birds as well, but not in the same way. I study birds in the English slang kind of way. I don't know if you say birds in America. Yeah, I don't know. How did my interview go for my job? I've got the job, mate. I got the job. You're looking at an almost employed man. I don't start till the 24th, which gives me a week to get over the fact that I've now got to get up at a reasonable hour and I can't stay up late all night reading comics and commenting on people's videos. But yeah, at least I've got a job so I can actually, when I buy comics now, I'm not draining the limited supplies of money that I've got left, and I can start sort of building up the coffers again. So it's only a 6-month contract, but it seems to get less money every time I hear about it as well, to be honest. He started, they told me so much an hour, and I got to the interview, they told me a higher figure an hour, and I just got a paperwork through today telling me it's so-and-so an hour because they're taking off so much for your holiday pay or some such shenanigans. So yeah, but I suppose any money's better than no money, I suppose. We used to say chicks a lot. Yeah, chicks. Broads. Do you say broads anymore in America? Or was that only in New York? Is that only in New York? That was not a New York accent I put on there. I've realized my accent life is not good. My accent work could use some more work. Wasn't I going? I'm sure I was going. Shenanigans. I can't go now. I've got 12 people watching me now. It's terrible. I came on chatting to my lady comes in. You like my accent? You like my accent, do you? Aha. And that's why I'm going to put on a funny accent so you can't hear my real accent. Yeah, fair enough. We don't say anything anymore. You'll get slapped. This is very, very true. You're very, very rude. Let me tell you a funny. Well, I think it's a funny story because me and my lady are foolish people, but we're lovely people, but we're foolish people, and we have the same silly sense of humor. And she was having a little lie down earlier on, and I was lying in bed next to her, and on the bed, sorry, shall I say. And she said, "Oh, what kind of job? Prostitution, drug dealing?" Well, me, I've never done anything dodgy in my life like that. I'm absolutely. That's why I like superhero comics. I've always read superhero comics, and I'm like, yeah, fight crime. Crime is bad. That's why I like superheroes, because they stop the people from being naughty. Yeah, pro beer drinker. Yeah. Talking of beer, check out my beer show later tonight, Chaos and Comics. 2.5 hours of the number 10 of the Beer Guys show. We go for a box of 12 beers from New Zealand, of all places. So yeah, cool stuff. What was I talking about? Accents, beer, cider. Oh yeah. So my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get up now. It's gonna count to 100." Like, she does this little thing where she closes her eyes and she sort of counts from 100 to sort of like give her some kind of energy power up or something like that. Some kind of, I don't know, new worldy thing. I'm not too sure what it's all about. So I'm going to be a priest. Yeah, that's right, Judas Priest maybe. And so she was counting down from 100, all sort of all peaceful and meditative. I've got on YouTube. I've looked up a video, 3 hours of fart noises. And I started playing it while she's trying to do this meditation. And she's cracking up. We was like, our sides were aching just listening to all these fart noises. But yeah, anyway, that's how we roll in this house, mate. That's how we roll. All farts and cider and whatever. It amused me anyway. Anyway, so Comic Mart tomorrow. Listen to my Chaos and Comics. Have you listened to my podcast yet? High Speed Hangover podcast every week, mate. Every week. It's like loads. It's like nearly 3 hours of awesome metal tunes. Check it out. You can get ordained in about 15 minutes for free. You can get ordained online. I've like my mate's band were called Gore Rotted, and their bass player, what was his name again? Trud. He called himself Trud, and he got himself ordained as a priest of his own kind of like religion. So he was like able to do marriages and all that kind of thing. You just did it for a laugh. So I was thinking if I ever get married, I might ask him to do my ceremony for me, but I don't think the missus will like it. Well, they're coming later this week, the 200 Alan Class Hall. Cool. But you're obviously not going to show them all in one video. But you said you might not show them all anyway, but maybe you could do them like 10 at a time or something. We could do a whole series. Why? And I'm not shocked there is a video of that. Yeah, there is a shock. There is a video. You can go in there. You can find a 3 hour, no two farts the same. It's just a complete compilation of farting. Yeah. Yeah, check out Ken's channel. Check out everyone, sum everybody else up. Ken's got a really unique channel because I've not seen any others like it, but he basically is all UK reprints of old Marvel and DC and Charlton stuff. So yeah, and they've got quite often got slightly different covers, and they all look pretty cool. What's his religion he made out? I would like to join. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it was called the Church of Trud or if it had an actual name now. I can't remember, because before he was in a band called Screaming Demon, and then he joined Gore Rotted. And all I know is he told me that I'd heard that he'd signed himself up to be some kind of online religious guy. I'm not too sure what the actual thing was. Hello, the Grey Man. Just stopping in to show you some love, mate. Thank you, Quick Smoke. Much appreciated. I do like a bit of love. Oh dear. Yes, everyone sub each other up, reciprocate. Show some comic community camaraderie. Yeah, I hope you've all subbed that. I'm going to go and check that channel that I've shouted out to see if anyone subbed it up yet. Oh, right. Oh, no, that's not. I thought they had a big, massive spike in their subs for a second then. I was nearly blown away. But let's just see if anyone has subbed to them after I say sub to them. I think they've had 2 more subs. Okay, that's 2 more. 2 more out of 12, though. But maybe the other 10 people were already subbed to them. I refer to mine as the Church of Passive Blasphemy. Yeah, fair enough. Passive blasphemy. I like to follow the Church of Greyism. Greyism. That's the correct religion. All must follow the cult of Greyism. No, don't really. I'm not a cult. I'm kind of. It sounds a bit like a cult, but it's spelt differently. Oh, bye, Mr. Grey, people. Excellent, thanks. I don't know what's being said now. Anyway, I think I've said goodbye 12 times now. Let's see if we can make it an unlucky 13, shall we? No prob. See you, Matilda. Not me. I believe in the Church of the Holy Donut. They do tend to have holes in them, apart from the jam ones. Where do you stand on the jammy donut, though, Collecting Chaos? Is there a big schism between the jammy donut followers and the holy donut followers? People saying, the only one true donut should be full of jam, whereas the holy donut say, no, you are blaspheming against the holy donut if you inject jam into it. I'd like to hear how that goes. You want me to start a cult? Yeah, I don't know. I've considered it before, but I mean, I tried if I was to start a cult, it'd have to be like a nice cult because I'm not into to nasty stuff. I try not to be into nasty stuff. Depends on the feeling. Yeah. Message retracted. What did poor Mike say? And then decided to change it. Poor Mike said something absolutely controversial. He's typed it out and he's gone, no, what have I said? Oh, I can't believe I said that. And he's retracted it quickly. He probably admitted his links to underground dogfighting or something. I don't know. But poor Mike, he's may all your news be good news. Yeah. Right, jammy donuts taste good, but aren't practical. I prefer the holy donut. Well, they're not practical with me with my beard, but sometimes you can store it up. You can store up the jam in your beard, and you can have it later. It's like a beard like storage beard jam storage place. I am doing good, thank you, Nathan T. Check out Nathan T's channel, everybody. He vlogs lots of stuff. We started off like where I saw him was like a Halloween-based channel doing some awesome decorations around his house, and then he's just like, well, I can't just be Halloween all year round, so he's vlogging other stuff as well. My babe approaches. This is definitely the going away time now because my babe is here. She brings more beer, or rather cider. How you going, gorgeous?
Well, I don't want to be eating shit and sugar tonight.
No, we won't be eating shit and sugar. We're going to get some Chinese. Yeah. Do you want to come and say hello to people around the world?
No, not really.
Oh, come on,
I'll say hello from here.
Babe, please bring your beautiful face over here.
No.
Oh, go on. You know what ladies are like? They're like, oh, no, I look horrible, I look disgusting. Even though we love them 100% and love everything about their little faces. They're like, no, I'm fugly. I'm not going to come on. It's like, look at this face. I'm quite happy to show it off without any makeup on or anything like that. I should have a bag over this face if I really want to not object, people's stomachs when I'm doing a stream. But, come on, babe. Come on, wave at the people. Dude, I'm in Southern Europe. We have hot summers. I can't store food on my facial hair. It attracts flies. That's a good point. Are you coming, babe? You come and say hello to the people?
My facial hair attracts flies too.
Yeah. Come and say hello to the people. Oh, there's a little Lisa. There's my gorgeous Lise. Right. Yes, everyone sub each other up. Everyone sub up the people I told you to sub up down below. Come back later at 11 o'clock. You can watch me drinking beer with my friend and being slightly amusing. At least I amuse myself anyway. And tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be showing you my haul. I am going to get myself an awesome haul from the Comic Mart tomorrow because I think I should get a couple of comics because
you can get
I've got a job now, babe. I've got a job now. I can buy comics with impunity.
You want to check out the travel?
Yeah, hopefully, as long as the storm doesn't stop it. Yeah, she's a lovely lady. Surly Tim says you're a lovely lady.
Thank you, Surly Tim.
She says, thank you, Surly Tim. She said, you're a Surly Tim of good taste. Do you hear her dirty laugh, though? She's got the dirtiest laugh. She's from South London. Like us East London boys, we were always warned about the South London ladies by our mothers. The mothers would say, whatever you do, son, don't go with South London lady. They're common as muck. They've all got dirty laughs.
You're so silly.
Oh, good Thatchers, yeah. Thatchers is good. My aunt drinks Thatchers every time I take her to the Weatherspoons. So get your Thatchers gold, Auntie Anne. Yes, please.
I like Surly Tim.
Surly Tim's good, yeah.
I was commenting. I said I liked him the other day, didn't I?
I don't remember. You like everybody.
Do I? Yeah,
mostly. I think there's a couple of people who I've put on and you've gone, oh, don't like that accent. Turn it off. Oh. I won't tell you who it was, but she's not here in chat. It's a lady, obviously.
No, I said Surly Tim sounded cool, didn't I?
Yeah. And Paulo, I can't. Is it Paulo? Is it pronounced Paulo or Paolo? Greetings, Mrs. Greyman, he said. I told him the story about all the farts you were listening to earlier.
Oh, no.
When you were trying to do your meditation and I started playing loads of farts. Oh, Paolo, okay. Surly Tim is a draft, old bastard. He's put. I think it might have been daft. I don't know. He might have been draft. Maybe he's
no, I thought he was called.
Maybe he's a bit flatulent, so he's a draft, old bastard. Right, I'll show those Alan Class comics in interesting batches. Good idea, mate. And did you sign up to Paolo as well? Because he likes his James Gallego. I forgot where you pronounce it now. Gallegos. Because it's a double L, which makes it a different pronunciation, which makes it hard for our English mouths to get around. But he says Lady Grey. How many comics do you have in your collection now? Daft Bastard spell check, yeah. Well, I actually finished off. Right, when I first started doing comic content on my channel, I was doing a series called Counting Comics. I think I got to about 40 odd videos of me counting from my long boxes and short boxes, and I finally got around to adding them all up. But that doesn't include any of the ones that I bought since 2018 when I started doing that stuff. So yeah, I've got quite a few comics. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that while my girlfriend's here. She doesn't need to know how many comics I've got.
I know.
He's just lucky that we live in separate houses. One day we'll move in. We'll have to throw all our stuff out so I've got room for my comics, I'll tell you. Her son's out the door, so I can put all my comics in his room.
You better not.
No, I won't do that. You stopped counting the 900. That was 17 years ago. Yeah, counting comics. Basically, I was going through my comic boxes. Literally, pull out a comic box, looking at all the comics in there. I made a blog. There's actually a blog. I've stopped bothering putting the link to my blog because no one went on there, I don't think. There's a blog called Tales from the Grey Side, where I was putting all my videos on there at one point when I had the crazy idea I might be able to earn money through my hobbies. But I sort of soon gave up on that. But the blog is there with some old stuff on there. And if you look at my old video, in fact, I was thinking of reprising it for this bloggy actually, because I thought I'd try and do some regular stuff. Maybe I'll do a stream. I want to start doing streams with other people. So if anyone wants to do a stream with me, it hasn't got to be like a regular thing. We just do a one-off or whatever, and maybe we'll look at some comics and talk about some comics and whatever happens. You know, if anyone's interested in doing that. But now that I'm working, I've got a job. I ain't got so much time to do that anyway. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm definitely going now because my girlfriend needs me to order some food. And if I don't get her fed soon, she might start looking at me and going, tasty. And she might start biting lumps off of me and stuff like that. So I am out of here. Yeah, Shirley Tim's up for a stream. That would be cool. Shirley Tim, you should do an online role-playing game stream. You should games master like 3 or 4 people. You could be the games master. We could get our little dice out, and you could give us an online role-playing game. Yeah, take the care. Thanks for enjoying the stream. Hey, God Tank, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. That's cool. Hey, Jambo's just came in, babe. Right at the end. I was just about to go. Everyone sum up Jambo. If you didn't check out the awesome AOK that he sent me, check that out. He sent me some great comics and he's awesome. And I think Jambo should do a stream with Bub's comics because they both like their Jungle Girl comics. And I think they could do an awesome one-off Jungle Girl special with all their various Jungle Girl related comics. You don't suck as a DM. Tim, don't lie to me. I see the amount of effort you go into making all your blinking dungeon props and all that. There is absolutely no way that you'd suck as a GM, because if you sucked as a GM, people wouldn't hang around long enough for you to be making all these. As a fellow GM, long time ago, you love GFA. Who's GFA? GFA, you love GFA. I don't know what GFA means. Grand Theft Auto. That's not spelled right, is it?
That's right.
GTA. I'm not sure what GFA is now. It's probably something I've just said myself and I've completely forgotten what it is already. GGA. I don't know what GGA is either. I know I'm incredibly dense and I don't remember things. It's probably something I should know what it is. It should be something that probably is something that I know what it is. Oh, good girl art. Okay, yeah. Good girl art. I gotcha. So I don't know that because I don't know such, because I have a partner and I don't buy comics that have ladies partially clad on them. I don't need that kind of nonsense, do I, babe?
I bet you do.
Yeah, painting miniatures for D&D. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Well, I'm definitely going because if I don't feed my girlfriend soon, she'll stop laughing and start punching. These South London girls. My mother warned me about them, but I had to go to I had to taste of the forbidden fruit. Here's a thing: explain what is good and what you like to those of us who don't know quite as much. You have a good girl. I do have a good girl. Yeah, right. I am going. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Still got 11 people here, but I must go. Sub out the person down below. Sub each other up. I'm back to... Oh, I can't believe it. Uncanny Carl Wacker is here. I've not seen him on my streams or commenting on my channel, and I was like, oh, I hope he comes in to comment on my... Did you see my Toxic stream that I did the other day? I did a load of Toxic comics. And I thought you'd be great to see. I'm not sure if you ever got the Toxic run, but I had, because I know you like 2000 AD, and Toxic was like a rival for 2000 AD. And I was kind of thinking, hopefully Carl will see these and check these out, because I thought you might have had them, because I know you're a great fan of the British weekly comics as well. I was just about to head off out anyway, but I'll be back tomorrow. Check out everything, sub everybody up, and yeah. Oh, you remember Toxic? I did a run of all my Toxic comics. I don't know if you got them all yourself. So if you got them all yourself, you won't be interested in watching it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm definitely out, and I'm back tomorrow with my haul from the London Comic Mart. Cheers for everyone for tuning in, and until next time, may all your news be good news. What should it be, babe?
Good news.
Say it louder.
Good news.